new thing. Okay? One day.
I have
we
an
drink coffee.
idea,
One
teacher.
day we have breakfast together. Yes, ya Ghala.
One day we should open cameras and play Among Us on our phones together.
My daughter plays it. She can play with you. I don't play. I don't change the background for my mobile. So out of technology. Anyway, okay, nice idea. So every day we'll do something new. On Monday, and of course you have to turn on your cameras at least to show me the coffee.
No problem.
Okay. One day we have breakfast together, day by day. So on next day we will drink coffee together.
Yes, I liked it.
Okay. This happened, wallah, because I attended this period, and for the first time I feel like I'm a student, and I stayed 40 minutes doing like this, waiting for my turn as a student to answer, and then I answer, and then I said like, so I felt it. I felt it. I put myself into your shoes, and I found how boring is virtual classes. But we will pass it together, inshallah. Okay?
Okay.
After tomorrow. Let's start. We are reading Solitude of Self. Solitude of Self. I'll share my PowerPoint.
Let's switch page in the book.
Yes, where did we stop, girls? I told you to remember. I kind of forgot.
I think
Let's wait. I will see.
Solitude of Self, as we said, it is written by Elizabeth Cady Stanton, and Elizabeth Cady Stanton said it in front of the Congress in order to encourage people at that on that meeting after the 16th Amendment, and 16th Amendment was about paying that citizens should pay tax, and women were allowed to vote. Women were allowed to vote. So then they gathered together and she gave this speech. Okay, I will open the speech for you on YouTube and continue.
Miss, I guess we stopped at page 138. شو اسمه line 54.
Yes, Solitude. You know, yes, when she stopped and I said to you that she will go, yeah, now I remember, after the dots. In line one, in page 137, right?
38.
38.
Yeah, I know. When I read with you, I underline the things that I see important. It's on 38, 138. I guess line 54.
Okay, I'll share the screen.
did we?
You see my YouTube, girls?
I don't think.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's. The problem that we have to find the minute of the. Listen.
By Mrs. Stanton before the Committee of the Judiciary in Seoul. Our Protestant idea, the right of an equal factor in civilization, her rights and duties are still the same, individual happiness and development. Fourthly, it is only the incidental relations of life,
Girls, fourthly,
such as mother, wife, sister, daughter, will best fit her for whatever special work she may be compelled to do. The isolation of every human soul in individual life. The strongest reason why we ask for women a
listen,
voice
girls, let's take from the strongest reason, because I don't want to skip more than this. The strongest reason in line page 137, strongest reason is line 29. Yalla, it will not take 2 minutes.
the government under which she lives, in the religion she is asked to believe, equality in social life, where she is the chief factor, a place in the trades and professions where she may earn her bread, is because of her birthright to self-sovereignty, because as an individual she must rely on herself. No matter how much women prefer to lean, to be protected and supported, nor how much men desire to have them do so, they must make the voyage of life alone, and for safety in
She is on page 138. Page 138.
Yes.
Line 43. 3. The voyage, okay, of life alone.
Emergency, they must know something of the laws of navigation. To guide our own craft, we must be captain, pilot, engineer, with chart and compass to stand at the wheel, to match the wind and waves and know when to take in the sail, and to read the signs in the firmament over all. It matters not whether the solitary voyager is man or woman. Nature, having endowed them equally, leaves them to their own skill and judgment in the hour of danger, and if not equal to the occasion, alike they perish. To appreciate the importance of fitting every human soul for independent action, think for a moment of the immeasurable solitude of self. We come into the world alone, unlike all who have gone before us. We leave it alone under circumstances peculiar to ourselves. No mortal ever has been, no mortal over will be like the soul just launched on the sea of life. There can never be again just such environments as make up the infancy, youth, and manhood of this one. Nature never repeats herself, and the possibilities of one human soul will never be found in another. No one has ever found two blades of ribbon grass alike, and no one will ever find two human beings alike. Seeing, then, what must be the infinite diversity in human character, we can in a measure appreciate the loss to a nation when any large class of the people is uneducated and unrepresented in the government.
What is she saying here, girls? To appreciate the importance of fitting every human soul for independent action.
That we are different. Everyone is different.
Yes.
There is a diversity of human beings.
Yes. What else, girls? Yes, thank you, Hoda. What else, girls?
That you can't find two people the same.
Yes, no, yes, excellent. No, we cannot find two people the same. What else, girls? Two blades of ribbon, glass alike, yes. What else, girls? Girls, what else did she say?
That Miss Nature never repeats itself.
Yes. Yes, nature never repeats herself again, and the possibilities of the human.
The human soul in someone else.
Yes, excellent. So no one has ever found two blades of ribbon glass alike. No one will ever find two human beings alike.
So they all need to be represented.
Yes, all need to be presented. Excellent. This is the main point. That if one talks on behalf of the others, no. Because you cannot find two same souls. So each one has to talk on behalf of himself. So a man cannot talk on behalf of the woman. She has to speak herself up. Okay? Please concentrate because, as I said to you, it's your time to analyze what's happening here. Please, girls, if you are lost, please tell me. Now she will not read from the book. She will say, and then when we reach the point of the book, I will tell you now she reads from the book.
We ask for the complete development of every individual, first for his own benefit and happiness. In fitting out an army, we give each soldier his own knapsack, arms, powder, his blanket, cup, knife, fork, and spoon. We provide alike for all their individual necessities, then each man bears his own burden. Again, we ask complete individual development for the general good, for the consensus of the competent on the whole round of human interest, on all questions of national life. And here each man must bear his share of the general burden. It is sad to see how soon friendless children are left to bear their own burdens before they can analyze their feelings, before they can even tell their joys and sorrows. They are thrown on their own resources. The great lesson that nature seems to teach us at all ages is self-dependence, self-protection, self-support. What a touching instance of a child's solitude, of that hunger of heart for love and recognition, in the case of the little girl who helped to dress a Christmas tree for the children of the family in which she served. On finding there was no present for herself, she slipped away in the darkness and spent the night in an open field sitting on a stone, and when found in the morning, was weeping as if her heart would break. No mortal will ever know the thoughts that passed through the mind of that friendless child in the long hours of that cold night, with only the silent stars to keep her company. The mention of her case in the daily papers moved many generous hearts to send her presents, but in the hours of her keenest sufferings she was thrown wholly on her isolation. In youth, our most bitter disappointments, our brightest hopes and ambitions, are known only to otherwise. Even in our friendship and love, we never fully share with another. There is something of every passion in every situation we conceal. Even so in our triumphs and our defeats. The successful candidate for presidency and his opponent each have a solitude peculiarly his own, and good form forbids either to speak of his pleasure or regret. The solitude of the king on his throne and the prisoner in his cell differs in character and degree, but it is solitude nevertheless. We ask no sympathy from others in the anxiety and agony of a broken friendship or shattered love. When death sunders our nearest ties, alone we sit in the shadows of our affliction. Alike mid the greatest triumphs and darkest tragedies of life we walk alone. On the divine heights of human attainments, eulogized and worshipped as a hero or saint, we stand alone. In ignorance, poverty, and vice, as a pauper or criminal, alone we starve or steal. Alone we suffer the sneers and rebuffs of our fellows. Alone we are hunted and hounded through dark courts and alleys, in byways and highways. Alone we stand in the judgment seat. Alone in the prison cell, we lament our crimes.
Girls, why she keeps repeating alone, 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 and alone? Why?
To make sure that they know that each person is alone, like women are not related to men.
Yes, girls, are other girls, are you here or only Huda?
That's one fact that everyone is alone.
Oh, alone, alone, alone is to show that in front of God I will stand alone. So why don't consider me alone now in the community, in the country? Okay? Let's not continue it because we still have like 15 minutes and we just have like 2 paragraphs and the most important things that we need to hear we've just heard. So we will start from line 70. From line 70 with me, girls.
Yes.
Aya Hisham, please read line 70.
Which page?
139.
Nothing strengthens the judgment and quickens the
Conscience.
like individual responsibility.
Yes, underline individual responsibility. Okay.
Nothing adds such dignity to character as the recognition of one's self-sovereignty, the
Yes.
right.
Again, one's self-sovereignty.
The right to an equal place everywhere conceded, a place earned by personal merit, not an artificial attainment by inheritance, wealth, family, and position.
Yes, underline not an artificial attainment by inheritance, wealth, family, and position. Continue.
Conceding then that the responsibilities of life rest equally on man and woman, that their destiny is the same, they need the same preparation for time and eternity.
Their destiny is the same.
The talk of sheltering women from the fierce storms of life is the sheerest mockery, for they beat on her from every point of the compass, just as they do on man, and with more fatal results, for he has been trained to protect himself, to resist, and to conquer.
Yes, thank you. Marie Mohammed, continue. Judy, continue.
Sorry, I lost. Where did you stop? Which line?
84, 3.
3. Okay, such are the facts in human experience, the responsibilities of individual sovereignty, rich and poor, intelligent and ignorant, wise and foolish, virtuous and vicious, men and women. It is ever the same. Each soul must depend wholly on itself. Such is individual life, who, I ask you, can take take on himself the rights, the duties, the responsibilities of another human soul.
Yes, so she finishes it with a question. We go back to our PowerPoint. I'll share the screen. Okay, we go back to our PowerPoint, girls, here.
Teacher,
Yes?
I'm sorry, did you call me?
Yes.
I'm
It's
sorry,
okay, Maryam.
I
So
couldn't
read the
reply.
first question, yeah, Maryam. Be with us. And question. Now we will discuss what we've just heard and read previous time.
Why does Stanton refer to the fundamental principles of our government in line 1619?
Yes, to go back to the lines and tell me why she used or referred to government in 1916 and 19 here on page 137.
Which page, Miss?
137 in line 16. She said what? If we consider her as citizen, as a member of a great nation, she must have the same rights as all other members, according to the fundamental principles of our government. Why she said our government? A fundamental principles. Girls, by the way, there is something I want to say. Your selections here, they have strong vocabulary. Try to use your strong vocabularies to enrich your conversation. Okay, so instead of saying basic, we can say fundamental. Okay, so fundamental principles of our government. Why she picked our government? To show what?
To show that they're part of the country and they
Yes.
also should be a part of the government.
Yes, who are they?
The women.
Women. Excellent. Read it, Yamari.
She makes a point that woman is a citizen and should have the same rights as all other citizens.
Yes. Arwa, are you here, Arwa? Arwa? آية بنشك؟ أروى آية مريم شغدلي وعد أروى آية مريم شغدلي وعد. Who replies?
وعد.
وعد. Read second question يا وعد.
What is Stanton's strongest reason for the education of women?
Yes, on page 137, the same page, you will find strongest reason in line 29. Underline it, please. The strongest reason for giving women all opportunities of higher education. What was her strongest reason, Yawad? Why she wants women to have higher education?
Miss?
Yes?
Miss, you called me, but my mic wouldn't unmute. I don't know why.
Aya?
Yeah.
Okay, Aya, be prepared for next question. Wad, why she wants women to get higher education? A woman with higher education have a chance for what?
Can I say, teacher?
Yes, please.
That she is going to be responsible for her own life.
Excellent. She can feed herself. She can have a chance to have work.
Miss Arwa is in the bathroom.
Are you here, What? What?
Yes, Miss. Sorry, my mic was on
It is okay. Read the answers, yeah, what? Read the answer.
135.
The answer in the PowerPoint, dear, in the slide in front of you.
She said that women need to be able to take responsibility alone to their future and be able to stand on their own under any circumstances.
Yes. Where, girls, after 29, when she says strongest reason for giving women all opportunities for higher education, for the full development of her faculties, her forces of mind and body, for giving her most enlarged freedom of thoughts and action, a complete emancipation from all form of bondage, of custom, dependence, superstition, from all crippling influence of fear, is the solitude and personal responsibility of her own individual life. So responsibility alone for her life, for her future. Okay?
Miss, can you go
Third
to
question,
the
Aya.
question, please? Let me
Yes?
see the answer. The previous question. Number 1. Okay. Number 1. Okay.
Aya? Question 3, Aya?
Yes,
Thank
you.
Welcome to you. Yes.
What is Stanton's belief about artificial entertainment by inheritance, wealth, family, and position?
Where is it? It is written on page 139. We in line 74.
Miss, I'm so sorry, but I don't have the book.
Okay. Who can answer, girls?
Me.
Who?
Huda.
Huda, you are so active today. No, I want another one. Thank you for being active, of course, but tell me another one.
Miss, can I answer?
Yes, Yanur, huh?
That the person shouldn't take his place and position in the government because of his wealth and inheritance and family position.
Because of that or not because of that?
Not because of that. I said not
Yes.
because of that. It should be because
Himself.
yes.
Yes, read it, Yanur.
Satan believes that a place earned by a person merit is superior.
Yes. A place earned by personal merit is superior, is better than I gain it because of I inherited or of my wealth or because of my position. No, I earn it because I deserve to earn it. Not my money give me this. Not my family give me this. I earn what I earn for what I am, not my family, my money, my position.
Yeah. Miss, can I
Okay?
go to back?
Yes. Now we'll move to focus on identifying key details. Let's stop here and then, because this is a new page, stop here and we meet after 5 minutes, girls. Go to the bathroom, wash your face, do whatever you want. Yalla, go. Don't be late. Bye, sweethearts. Bye.